Olynyk in Adebayo. Dragic is out there with Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Shroder. And it's Harrell in at the center. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
LeBron outside. Harrell against Olynyk. Knocks it loose. In transition, here comes Miami. Dragic is running. Outside for Robinson. The Heat rebound. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
James, the pass to Shroder. And he makes good on the layup.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Shroder against Dragic. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Here are the Lakers with the ball. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Olynyk with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. He dishes it to Davis. Heat have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And the rejection by Harrell. And LeBron throws it down hard.
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Dragic the pass to Robinson. Butler against LeBron. Here's Dragic. Good on the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Shroder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Caldwell Pope outside. 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. And it's Shroder missing.
Their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Heat have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And the shot goes in.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Marc Gasol is checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Shroder. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys and he has taken off.
And Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Here's Caruso. Outside Matthews. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The Heat with the lead. Nunn kicks to Olynyk. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
But just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Caruso. The pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Knocked away. Olynyk with the steal. And the basket is good.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Lakers trail by 4. And Matthews kicks to Caruso. Kuzma passes to Davis. Shoots over Olynyk. That one off the back iron and out.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Kuzma passes to Caruso. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 4. Passes it to Adebayo. Olynyk against Davis. Here's Harrell. Offline with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Agility, height, hands. I mean, Davis has every advantage on this play. The defense can effectively counter him.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Bradley, and the layup is good.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Davis. Back to Kuzma. And here is Davis. Out to Kuzma. Another shot. Misses the layup.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short-armed.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead. They lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And
these guys work so hard and they're young.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your ability. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's Marc Gasol, then it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Gasol kicks to Caruso. Pass to Matthews. James looking around. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Harrell. Schroder, left side. Back to Caldwell-Pope. There's the pass to LeBron. It's good. LeBron's got 6 points.
There's no stopping James. I mean, he's committed to scoring. He powers his way through everything.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jerry. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think when LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Passes to Schroder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by LeBron. He'd have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Butler, and the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear. But so many of his points have come from within inches of the bucket. I mean, he lives to attack the rim.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Outside Butler to end the run. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Look, you can't give Butler breathing room. Once he senses an opening, he leaps all over it.
James outside. He kicks it to Harrell. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. They get it back. Here's Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
With a relentless attitude. I mean, that's what makes Butler's impact so big on the offensive glass.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Heat also with a sub. Olynyk checked in. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And they double up James. Pass to Caldwell Pope. James, left side. Will it go? That shot off. And Miami the other way now. The pass to Nunn. No good on the triple. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Here's Butler. And Davis sends it back.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Up top, Dragic. He's guarded by Shroder. And the rejection by LeBron. Shroder passes to Davis. Now the dish to James. And they double up James. Caldwell Pope outside. Right wing. Here's Shroder. Here's Harrell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
It's Dragic with the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Shroder. 23 seconds left now here in the second. And Davis gets it to go.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Outside Butler. Count that one. Butler's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. And in the city of Miami, plenty of recreation, I guess you could say. And that's going to do it.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Olynyk the forward duo. Dragic is out there with Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. And here is James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Goran Dragic.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Shroder against Dragic.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Shroder finds Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 6 points. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Timeout called, the Heat. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Davis kicks it over to Shroder. Over Bradley. And it's Shroder missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And he overshot that one, missing.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Here's Davis in the corner. Harrell with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And see where Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. Tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship. And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
It's stolen by Bradley. To the paint. Here's Harrell. And he dunks it down.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Avery Bradley, still a solid player, for this team. You know, maybe not in his prime, but still defensively, he's a difference maker.
Yes, yeah. I mean, injuries have slowed Bradley down over the years, but he still has some great footwork. He's physical on defense. He's undersized, so he can match up with either guard spot.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Shroder.
Now, this is where you want to get AD a shot. I mean, that's almost automatic.
Outside Bradley, and Davis sends it back. Wesley Matthews on the wing. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Davis throws it down.
All-around player. He's just very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Now here's Bradley. .158 left in the third quarter. Kuzma against Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. Charity strike shot. The Lakers with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Passes it to Olynyk. Adebayo down low. Defended by Gasol. The shot by Adebayo, no good. We've got 1:13 left in the third. It's good. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little and forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
LeBron, he's checked in for Davis. And then for Miami, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Avery Bradley. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, the watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape. He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
For Miami, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Pass to Adebayo, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they double up LeBron. Pass to Caruso. Here's Gasol. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Lakers lead by 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And stolen by Kuzma. Out to the right wing. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 8. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. this highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then it's Matthews, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Caruso in at point. That's the Laker 5. Butler, good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
He's so focused. But does not let the defender get into his head. That's a sign of an elite scorer.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's James, and there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Dragic with it. Gasol covering. The pass to Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Caruso, the pass to LeBron, and it's good, 2 points. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the deep, struggling to keep up.
Good.
Wow, you can't leave him open. Olynyk will knock it down every time.
James dishes to Gasol. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gasol. They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. Works it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
James against Butler, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. Free throw good, LeBron.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And both free throws, good for James.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Pass to Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Shroder, and it's Dragic with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the Lakers with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. Davis gets it over to Shroder. Six on the shot clock. Here's Davis. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him Didn't get him much of anything in the first half.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Shroder passes to Davis. Shroder outside. And they double up Davis. Back to Shroder. Fires for three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Pass to Adebayo. 13 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Lakers leading by 6. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
You got to be in awe, James. An offensive juggernaut. It's caught fire here tonight.
Dragic with it. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. LeBron is doubled. Caldwell Pope outside. And another 3 for the Lakers. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel.
Edge of your seat, you're right. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Robinson. He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 10. We've got 1:08 left in the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Dragic. And no good. Great D that time from Dennis Shroder. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Hero, that's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Passes it to Davis. Back to James. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Lakers lead by 9.
James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Butler way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.